So, what does home mean to you?
So I think it's a very first of all, I'll introduce myself. I'm Udafa, in Truvada. I've been living in Toronto, Canada for the last 8 years. As usual, I'm an immigrant and I've established myself within this country. And first home I would kind of refer to is Canada, Toronto, because this is where I landed and it gave me a lot more than that I expected. Coming to your point, what does home mean, right? I think it's a feeling. It's pretty abstract. You cannot define it by four walls. It's where you kind of reset, stabilize yourself, rejuvenate, and kind of gain back your energy after everything that you have been through, maybe the day, the months, the year. I feel that's the comfort zone that it's personally defines home for me.
Right, right. And has your idea of home changed over time?
Um, to be honest, yes, it has, because like I alluded earlier, I'm an immigrant.
Yeah,
So the definition was a moving piece in my life.
right.
What I left behind was home, which stays in my heart. But where I am has been adopted as my new home, and I feel no less than home over here. The people here have been great, and it had been a warm welcome. So I very well hugged it with both my arms, and I feel proud to call this country, this place, my home.
And great. What do you miss most about home?
Uh, I think relatively what it would be is just connection to immediate family who couldn't make it here with me, and also because of the time zone differences and the distance. But outside of that, I have found proxy to them where I met strangers over here and who have been close to family, right? Like they stand in trying times with me. They're always up offering a hand to help out. So they kind of fill that gap, but obviously it's not replaceable. But still, they kind of tried the best to make up for it.
And the last one would be, what would you say to someone who is still searching for home?
Um, you know what? I would try to bring an analogy. There's a lot of people here right now trying to find the four walls, saying, "Hey, has the real estate gone up, gone down?" And that's not your real home. That's a tangible thing.
Yeah,
But for me, home is a feeling. I would say try and find peace within an establishment that you're already kind of implanted yourself.
yeah.
So try and experience that feeling. Try and look for the intangible aspect to call it home versus saying trying to chase anything which is very tangible and defining it with the definition of a home.
Great. And my name is Nathaniel. Thank you for having you today. What does home mean to you?
A place of peace, a place of comfort, a place of love, a place where I can find serenity. That is home to me.
Beautiful. And has your idea of home changed over time?
Yes, with the struggles and challenges of life, things have become difficult, but still the concept of having that peace of mind, that relaxation, that place to be, yes, that's
If you could describe home in one word, what
serenity.
beautiful. My name is Nathaniel. What's your name?
Wayne,
Hey,
it's a
nice to
pleasure.
meet you. What does home mean to you?
So home to me basically means somewhere where like you feel safe with yourself, where you understand that like the people around you really care about you and make you feel like you can grow in that type of space.
Great. And has your idea of home changed over time?
I definitely think it has changed. I found home with a lot more of the people that I've met here than I do back home, as like a lot of more people here have the same ideas as me and have the same sort of like vibe as me, whereas home is kind of different, where a lot of my opinions with the people there kind of conflict a lot more just because we're very different people on very different walks of life.
And what do you miss most about home?
What I miss most about home is probably um just being there with like the memories that I do have, because sometimes you look on the past and feel regrets about things, whereas I want to come home and feel more of the positive feelings rather than the negative feelings. So I definitely say the returning process of being happy to return home is definitely something that I miss.
And do you feel at home in your life right now?
Yes, I do.
Great. What would you say to someone who is still searching for home?
I would say to someone who's still searching for a home is honestly to just keep looking. There's definitely people around who always want to talk, You just have to look into the right places. Sometimes it's finding community with arts or sports or having similar hobbies, but just keep looking for that.
My name is Nathaniel. What's your name?
Olivia Prince.
What does home mean to you?
For me, home means something where I feel safe in an environment where I can trust the people around me.
Perfect. How
For
about you?
me, it's somewhere where I could always go no matter what the circumstances are. And no matter what the situation is, I can just return there no matter what.
And would you say your idea of home changed over time?
Yes. Over when I was younger, I was just thinking, oh, my father and my mother's there. So I just go there, it's my house. But as I grew older, I realized it's not the place what matters, it depends who's there in the house. And that plays a big part.
For me, it's the same thing. I think it depends on who's there. And I think over time, I realized that it's not just where your family is, it's just whoever you feel comfortable with and around.
Okay. And is home a place, a person, or a feeling for you?
For me, I think it's the two last ones, feeling and people around you. I feel like place doesn't really like it has a part to do obviously, but it's not really the most important thing.
Yeah, and I would say feeling. It's like what, and people as well. Like whoever makes the people make the feeling.
And last two, do you feel at home right now in your life?
Yes, I feel like I'm achieving everything I would like to achieve. And in the future, there's going to be more things I'd like to achieve.
I think not right now, just because a lot of things are changing in my life right now. But I think once it gets like more stable.
Okay. And the last one would be, um, what would you say to someone who is still searching for home?
Uh, don't really search for a place, search for a community for sure. Search for people you can feel comfortable around and trust and upbring your lifestyle.
Make sure you're patient. Don't rush into things. Don't force things. And make sure you reach out for help because people want to be helping you. So don't limit yourself to one place or one thing.
All right, my name's Nathaniel. What's your names?
Shibata.
Kyle.
All right, nice meeting you.
Nice
Thank
to
you guys
meet
for
you.
sharing.
Thank you.
So, what does home mean to you?
Home means comfort. Home means warmth. Home means where I can like rest.
Beautiful. And has your idea of home changed over time?
Um, Previously it was bricks, windows, and doors. Now it's more of like wherever you find comfort over the time after you come back from your office. Be it like in a foreign land, it's your home, right? So
And would you say home is a place, a person, or a feeling for you?
home, I would say three of them together. It has to be a place where you find your comfort zone. It has to be a person in whom you find comfort. Yeah, it's obviously it's a
Yes.
feeling, right? I mean, you cannot make every place your home. You that feeling should come from inside.
Do you feel at home in your life right now?
Yeah, yeah. I'm at home.
Okay. And one more. What would you say to someone who is still searching for home?
I mean, you are already at home. Stop searching. Okay. Um, if you have a place to sleep, if you have that comfort, that warmth after the day, be it like anywhere, that's your home. May not have to be where you have taken your birth or may not have to be your motherland. It's just wherever you find peace, comfort, love, that's your home.
Right. My name is Nathaniel. What's your name?
My name is Shobit.
What does home mean to you?
That's a good question. I think for me, home isn't really like the house or like the apartment where you live in. It's more about the space you occupy, right? It's the people you're around, wherever you are, like in terms of work, job, wherever you're living your day-to-day life. I feel like that's your home. Wherever your route takes you and your journey takes you, that's your home. And wherever makes you most comfortable, I feel like that has to be your home, right?
That's great. That's great. And would you say your idea of home has changed over time?
Yeah, exactly. It really, it's very dynamic, I would say. It's not a very static place, and it's not something that you can just leave behind. It kind of carries towards you in your life. It changes from based on wherever you go in school, or if you go in a different workplace, or wherever you live around the world. It comes with you in a sense.
Wow. Okay. And would you say that you feel at home right now in your life?
Every second of my day, I feel like I'm always at home. It's always with the people I'm around, my friends, family, community. It's always with me, and it shapes who I am.
If you could describe home in one word, what would it be?
One word, okay. If it was one word, I would say identity. And this is because it's not a place where home is definitely a place where you can reside, you can feel comfort in, but it's that space that shapes who you are and how you think and perceive of the world, right? And I feel like that just builds more of your identity and carries you through and amplifies what home is to you
Great.
and the people you're around. Yeah.
Great. My name is Nathaniel. What's your name?
My name's Ved.
What does home mean to you?
So home means like you can go every day, like after finishing the work, need the peace or serenity. So home is like you must need the peace, nothing else. That's the home.
Great. What do you miss most about a place you once called home?
So I'm from India, so I'm missing my home, my culture, and everything. In Canada, everything is here, but that vibes that you grew up, it's not here. But end of the day, we will find something.
Great. Do you feel at home in your life right now?
Yeah, I do. So it's perfect place like live to Canada. So it will take some time, like few years, and you will be settled.
Perfect. If you could describe home in one word, what
Mhm.
would it be?
Peace,
Peace?
nothing else.
All right. My name is
Yeah.
Nathaniel. What's your name?
Himanshu.